Surah 77, Surat Al Mursilat, those sent. And let me check the pronunciation here right quick. Al Mursilate Urfa. Okay. Yeah, that looks like a right pronunciation. In the name of Allah, the merciful, the compassionate, by those sent forth one after the other, by those that blow in violent gusts, by those that scatter scatterings, by those that divide up into parts, by those that cast down reminders, whether as excuse or as warning. Verily that which ye are promised is about to happen. So when the stars are blotted out, and when the sky is rent asunder, when the mountains are crumbled, and when the messengers have a time set, for what day is all this being arranged? For the day of severance, and what will teach thee what the day of severance is? Woe on that day to those who count it false. Did we not destroy those of former times? Then we shall cause those of latter times to follow them. For thus do we deal with the sinners. Woe on that day to those who count it false. Did we not create you from contemptible water, which we placed in a repository secure, until a known measure of time we determined it, and what excellent determiners are we? Woe on that day to those who count it false. Did we not appoint the earth as a gathering place for the living and for the dead, and we placed upon it firmly fixed mountains, rising lofty, and gave you water sweet to drink? Woe on that day to those who count it false. Off with you to that which ye were counting false. Off with you to a three-branch shadow, which gives no shade, and protects not against the flame, and that cast out sparks in size like castles, a shadow which is as though it were tawny camels. Woe on that day to those who count it false. This is the day on which they will not speak, nor will permission be given them to make excuses. Woe on that day to those who count it false. And this is the day of severance. We have gathered you along with those of former times. So if you have any stratagem, then try your stratagem on me. Woe on that day to those who count it false. Verily the pious will be amidst shades and fountains and fruits of whatsoever kind they may desire. We shall say, eat and drink with full enjoyment, because of what ye have been doing. Thus it is that we recompense those who do good. Woe on that day to those who count it false. Eat, take your enjoyment for a little. Ye indeed are sinners. Woe on that day to those who count it false. For when to them is said, bow down and worship, they do not bow down. Woe on that day to those who count it false. For in what discourse after this will they believe? Now, somebody, Rashid Khalifa, tried to pretend that the word hadith here is a technical term, and rather than the saying, obviously, Muhammad himself, after he got part of the Quran, we find that in reference to Surah 4 and 24 and other places, certain things changed. But the Quran does not refer to sex as contemptible and stuff like this. So an ejaculated fluid instead of contemptible water, this guy's a little, the translator, Arthur Jeffries, a little bit repressed here. But see, we have that verse. It's sort of a tree of life sort of thing with the wailu, yeah. Or that day of the repudiators on that day. So you go down, And, you have 10 of those verses, and it's the Hud verse, which is pretty much the Kabbalistic realm of doing whatever you're told. You're just passing on the message. That's really more the focus on the left-hand Sephiroth than anything else. So it's that progression. So you have all these bad things going on, but your way out